Hey everyone, welcome to Pearls of Eden. My name is Marilyn Acosta, and we're going to discuss some current news. It's been a moment. I hope that you all have had a beautiful day. Well, let's jump into it. We're going to take a listen to John Boyd, who is the national president for the Black Association of Farmers, and he's got some words for the White House. He wants to know, why is it that we can send money to Ukraine, we can send money to help everybody else's farmers, but yet we are suffering in America? Why can't we help our own farmers first? Why can't we help our own homeless people first? Why can't we help our own veterans first? So he's got some really important questions, and we're going to take a listen to his thoughts and opinions, because what better way to hear what the farmers are going through than to hear it from a farmer, right? So take a listen. I want to give you some of this information, some of these things that you might not see on the media, because they're really good about promoting what they want you to see, what makes, certain people look good. But it's important that you have all of the facts. So I am here to help you uncover some of those pressing issues that people want to know. Where is the money going, and why can't we help our own first? America first, right? Is that a bad thing? Let's take a listen.
Now on with us, National Black Farmers Association President John Boyd Jr. says we need to bring the focus back home, and he joins me now. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, John. You say that we actually seem to be spending more on Ukrainian farmers than on American farmers. Why don't you make your case?
Yes, and thank you so much for having me.
Sure.
And yes, this administration told out money in a line item, specifically in the past for Ukraine farmers. And we had a debt relief measure that didn't happen through this administration. And we have farmers right now. We have two calls this morning from a farmer that's looking for $30,000 for operating money, another farmer for $50,000 for a farm operating loan, and we can't help them. But here we just spent another spending bill, $95 billion with a B, and majority of that going to Ukraine. And we're saying that, it's not that Ukraine doesn't need the help. We're saying that America's farmers right here at home need some help. And everybody is beating up on the farmers from the dairy industry, from beef cattle, asking people to stop eating American beef. All of these things have hurt America's farmers, and we need to start putting farmers first in this country and stop putting them last. And all of this money that's going out to other portions and regions of the world, and overlooking the need of America's farmers, the oldest occupation in history. And we help feed the world. So we can help feed the world and help feed everybody at home, but we're not good enough to participate in these programs and get emergency lending and resources to America's
so you
farmers
mentioned
right
lending.
now.
Forgive me for interrupting, John, but is that the biggest problem now, the fact that interest rates have gone up so that farmers, like most small business people, need to borrow money in order to make money? And when you borrow money at over 7, 8, 9% right now, that's enough to kill your business.
It's enough to hurt any farm out here with those high interest rates. Then you have the federal government, who should be stepping in with farm emergency loans right now. Instead, farmers are being told that they don't have any money in those particular counties to lend farmers. But we got $95 billion to help other farmers in other regions of the world with all of this money leaving our country. And then farmers are being told right here at home that they can't get any relief at home. Something is terribly wrong with this picture.
Yeah.
And it's going to take some leadership to fix this.
Well, what specifically, leadership is kind of hard to find inside the Beltway these days, particularly with a lot of people would say with a dysfunctional Congress and a dysfunctional White House, it's hard to get anything done specifically. But could you put it in a little package for us? What specifically would you like to see in a package approved by Congress and passed by President Biden?
Right now, the Congress could put a farm moratorium in place so that farmers don't continue to lose their farm. How in the world can we let $95 billion leave our country, taxpayer dollars, and foreclosing on America's farms. It doesn't make sense. And Chuck Schumer knows about this request. We want a full farm moratorium in place. We want those farmers who were promised debt relief for 120%. We want that fully executed. And we want America's farmers that need farm operating money right now at planting season. We want those dollars made readily available for America's farmers so we can plant our crop.
John, you know, there are other places where Congress and the president, sometimes the president on his own has been spending tens and hundreds of billions of dollars on student debt loans, relieving that debt, bailing out student debt relief. That's $600 billion. One would think that at least a portion of that would be in as good, if not better hands, in the hands of farmers who actually produce something for Americans.
You know, the problem that I have here is they have no problem saying no to America's farmers, but they have no problem saying yes to people who don't deserve taxpayers' money in this country. There was nothing in that spending bill to put things in check in our border. We can stop the president right now. If he can stop all the stuff with the immigration, people coming to this country, and we give them credit cards. We put them up in hotels. And then you tell America's farmers that they're not good enough for a farm operating loan. If people can't look at that and say that don't make sense, something's wrong with them too.
Well,
there was nothing in that spending bill to protect the borders.
We simply cannot live without American farmers. It's just that simple. And other money, perhaps we can live without, but we can't live without farmers. We got to do our best to help them. John Boyd Jr., thank you, sir. I'm sorry we got to go, but thank you for making the case.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you for having me, and I hope to come back soon. Thank you.